Paraguay is a landlocked country in South America. Due to its central location, it is often referred to as the heart of South America. Inside Paraguayan territory lays one of the world's largest freshwater underground reserves, the Guarani Aquifer. And thanks to the large number of rivers, streams and lakes, a subtropical climate, and a unique geography, Paraguay is one of the least likely countries to suffer natural disasters. Additionally, Paraguay's nature is among the luscious, most beautiful and unique ones. In 2013, the United Nations rated Paraguay as the least violent country in Latin America. 78% of the total population is within the working age range, and over 84% of the population is under 60, and the literacy rate exceeds 94%. Paraguay is the world's 10th wheat exporter. In fact, it's the only tropical country that exports this cereal. It's 8th largest beef exporter. It's the world's 4th largest soybean producer. Has the 3rd largest fleet of barges in the world, only behind USA and China. Is the world's largest producer and exporter of electrical power and consumes only 13% of all the energy it produces. It has the most stable currency of Latin America. It is the second country with the highest return of investment in Latin America. In 2013, Paraguay achieved an economic growth of 14.5%, the largest economic expansion in Latin America and the 3rd fastest in the world. The abundance of natural resources, an overwhelming availability of clean and renewable electric energy, a mostly young population eagerly open to training, a strategic geographical location in the very center of South America, with free access to Mercosur and the region's fastest return of investment values. Then you might find this very interesting. Not only Paraguay has the lowest tax burden in the region, but also it has unique advantages and strong incentives through an established legal framework. Important laws have been enacted and are now being applied fully. For example, the law of public-private partnership and the law of fiscal incentives for foreign capital investments. The later one, for instance, states: import tariff on capital goods, machinery and equipment is 0%. Value-added tax on capital goods purchased within the country or abroad, 0%. Tax on foreign remittances and payments as capital, interest, and fees, 0%. Tax on dividend payments and sending profits abroad, 0%. Now that you have had a glimpse of what it is and what it's got to offer, don't you think it's time to discover South America's best-kept secret treasure? This is Paraguay. More than 17 contracts of our major public works, with an annual estimated value of over $1.5 billion, shall undergo international public tender this year. All of the projected works have a 20 years time horizon, and with these projects we are aiming to organize the development of infrastructure, transportation and logistics services, to promote an effective multimodal integration, to diversify our logistics corridors, to develop programs for future infrastructure investments through public-private partnerships and concessions, to set up international corridors, to implement a bioceanic corridor. More than 800 kilometers of improvements of the current road infrastructure, nearly $1 billion of investment through public-private partnership or via stretch of 1,000 kilometers. The works to be carried out are opening and maintenance dredging, improvement of signaling, improvement of support system for navigation. Almost $400 million of investment. Comparative advantages of the airport network in Paraguay. Annual operating level of 98% due to optimal weather conditions. Flat topography, no more than 100 meters above sea level. Equidistance to the major cities in South America. Main objectives: modernize the air transportation system by granting the operation of major airports to the private sector. Provide a world-class service within a regional hub concept for the transport of passengers and cargo. Total railroad length: 44 kilometers of double-track lines. Electrical system with third rail. 5 terminals. Expected demand: over 50,000 passengers per day. Over the next 5 years, we are planning to invest around $7.5 billion in infrastructure works. Considering that the average public works investment the last 12 years was below $180 million per year, this is remarkable. And it's for sure a new direction for the development of Paraguay. Infrastructure plans of the new direction.